What's up, YouTube? What's up, OG family? It's your boy Yoda OG, and I'm back at it again with another video. Coming to you live in the flesh, in the fat. Here I know what the fuck going on. If you're new to the channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Yoda OG 420 or Mr. Hennessy or Hennessy. If you're not new to the channel and you're returning back to the channel, welcome back, OGs. I missed you. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. This video is for informational purposes and entertainment purposes only. You must be 18 and older to tune in. I hope you guys are having a dabtastic THC-filled day, just like your boy Yoda is. Hope you guys got something to dabble on, smoke along, talk along with your boy. You know what I'm saying? If you don't worry, your boy Yoda got you. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette before I get into the video, but we're gonna do a story time on how a nigga almost got arrested. But it was on some bullshit mode. It was on my own fucking property and shit like that. And yeah, story time with Yoda. So, alright, we're gonna go ahead. Well, I would have sparked this joint. Let me spark this joint. I'll do both. I'll smoke both. So, alright. So basically what happened was, this is gonna be really a short story, ain't nothing long about it. So basically what happened was, this is when I was working at Olive Garden, and it was around Christmas time, like the month of December. And you know, I'm just getting off work, and I had weed and shit, but like I didn't have, I was running out, so I needed to get some more. So that's what I was trying to do. And I'm glad that the dude that I was buying off of at the time wasn't answering my text messages on my calls. And so, I mean, it's not like I was getting a big ass amount. I mean, but still, you know what I'm saying? They could have still tried some shit with that. So, yeah, basically, so yeah, so, you know, I was like, oh yeah, let me hit up, because I had got a ride from one of my coworkers. He was like, oh, I'll give you a ride. And I was like, oh shit, bet, I'll smoke you out and shit like that, and then throw you a little gas money, right? So boom. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just need you to take me to the florist house to go pick up the weed and shit, because like he's literally on the way. He's literally the direction that I'ma have you go to get me home is literally on the way to my to my house. My finger's healing up. I seriously think it might stay like that, looking like the way it's looking for the rest of my life. But yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, so like he was like, all right, I'll do that, no problem. But my plug was answering, so I was like, whatever, bro. I got weed anyway. This is enough to get us high. So we'll smoke when we get to my house, right? So, we get to my house and shit. You know, I'm packing the weed. I'm packing my bowl and shit. This is when I had that red silicone bowl. I don't know, for my OGs out there, I don't know if you guys remember that from my previous videos in the past, where I had that silicone bowl, the red one, the red silicone bowl. And so basically, I was packing that shit, and then, you know, taking a little few hits off of it. We get to my house, and I was like, all right, well, before you park into the driveway, turn your lights off and shit, so it won't look suspicious. So he did before he got in the pulled into the driveway. So like, we sitting there, we minding our own business and shit like that. mind our own business, talking, smoking and shit. And then so like in my preview, I see a car. I see a car pulling up. So I ride past, and it's creeping. It's creeping. so so yeah, and so I look to the right of me, and then sure enough, it's a cop. So I'm like, all right, and so they still creeping, driving past, and they go, it's this wall behind me, like right there, right over there, like that wall. They passed by that wall, and then I guess they was sitting over there and shit, and so fucking then like I'm thinking about that shit like immediately. I'm just like, all right, yeah, that's like a sign for me to go ahead and go inside. And right when I was about to be like, all right, bro, I'm finna go inside, I go reach for the door. Boom, the light shine up on me, shine up on us. She's talking about some roll the window down. Fucking, I dropped my bowl in between the door and the seat and shit, under the seat though. And so fucking so like we so he rolls the window, the driver that was taking me home rolls the window down, and fucking and then so like she talking about some hi because it was a female, and she's like, hi, how you guys doing, what we doing? You know how cops get cocky, how cops get cocky and shit when they think they about to fucking actually do something, have a little bit of excitement in their shift and shit. So like fucking and so like uh so long story short is basically what happened is, two other cops pull up, and it was two males. So it was two males and a female. And fucking she's trying to get us to talk, and I'm not saying shit. I ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? They try to get us to talk and shit like that. I'm not saying shit. He not saying shit. We quiet. But as soon as one of the male officers was like, all right, well, if you guys don't want to talk, that's fine. You're just going to go to jail. Knowing that we can't go to jail for that. We can't go to jail. We're using our rights. We have the right to remain silent. And then it literally says anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law and shit like that. Because they started reading us our Miranda rights and shit, if that's what it's called, if I'm saying it right. And so basically, and so like, I'm like, oh, fuck. Damn, but then I'm still calm because I know my rights, and I'm staying quiet because I'm on my fucking property and shit like that. I live here and shit like that. He's just dropping me off. But like as soon as the dude said that, oh, we was gonna go to jail, fucking the driver immediately fucking goes, oh, there's weed in the car, then there's a bowl. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? You dumb ass nigga, bro. You dumb ass nigga, bro. You gotta know your fucking rights, bro. And so like fucking and then so like he allowed them to search the car and all that shit. They found the fucking bowl, and they didn't take my bowl, and they didn't take my weed and shit like that. I kept the weed. And luckily I put all the weed that I did have in my fucking bowl and shit like that. So like fucking we didn't go to jail, but they fucking searched the car and shit like that, and they didn't really find anything. And then like all in all, bro, I can't say nobody, because they were saying, oh, we got a call that there was a suspicious car. It was two suspicious males in the car, a white and a black male. And then like fucking in my head, I'm just like, bruh, what the fuck you mean black and white? It's like fucking 11 o'clock at fucking night, almost 12 in the fucking morning, and it's pitch black out here, bro. There's no street lights because at the time the street lights wasn't working and shit. So it's pitch black, and my niggas windows is somewhat tint. So how the fuck you mean to tell me they saw a fucking black and white male, bro? If y'all don't get the fuck out of here and talking about some more, we had somebody that say that it was suspicious and all this shit, and then I'm just like, I was like, in my head, I'm also like, I'm like, bro, I live in a fucking neighborhood where everybody minds their fucking business. The only time somebody gonna call the cops is if it's something really, really fucking serious. But if somebody just see two dudes sitting in the car and they know that they're smoking weed, they gonna fucking mind their business. They gonna be like, oh, they ain't hurt nobody. Nope, everybody, because half of the people that live in my neighborhood, they smoke weed or they sell drugs. Or they do drugs. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much everybody mind their own fucking business, bro, around here. Nobody ain't gonna call no fucking cops, bro. And shit like that. It was just like they just happened to come down the street and they saw, they just saw, because like I said, it was somewhat Teddy. You still could see and shit like that because they shined the light. I mean, they didn't shine the light, but they saw two people in the car, just chilling. So they wanted to be nosy. Because what it is, they was racially profiling. They saw a black male and a fucking white dude in the car. So they immediately thought that meant that meant that I was buying drugs. I mean, not buying drugs, like he was buying drugs for me. Because I'm not gonna lie, the driver kind of does look like he, bought that tweaking life. But like doing like that party shit, party drugs like acid, Molly, ecstasy, and shrooms and shit like that. Not no like crack or meth or anything like that. Maybe some coke too. But yeah. So like that shit was crazy, bro. They was racially profiling and shit. And I mean, that wasn't the first time I got racially profiled by cops. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I be out of the way, bro. I stay out of the way. I stay the fuck away from where I know cops are gonna be. Because I know how the fucking police department is here. Fucking, they be itching. They be hungry for something, bro. They be itching for it. Because I remember this time when I was staying in Carolina Club and shit. I was out on the playground and for where the front office was. And I'm just chilling. You was allowed to be out there as long as you lived there. And so fucking I'm just chilling, bro. And then fucking smoking a cigarette. And this cop yells at me, "What are you doing?" And then I just look at him. And he didn't even scare me. I just turned my head and looked at him. I was like, chilling. What are you doing? And then fucking he was like, "You live here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I live here, bro." And he was like, "Where do you live?" And I told him my address and shit. And he was like, "Oh, okay." I told him about apartment and building number. And then I showed him my key and I was like, I literally have a key to my apartment right now. And then so like fucking he was saying, "Oh well, we got a call saying that there was people in the pool being loud that didn't live here," which was true and shit like that. Cause I was sitting out there when the motherfuckers was over there and they was being loud. And then I was like, "Oh, true." And he was like, "Did you see him?" And I was like, "Nah, I ain't see nobody." Cause they had left. Luckily, they left in time too. They had left just in time. And so I was like, "Nah, I haven't been sitting here that long. I literally just sat down." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then he was like, "What are you smoking?" And I was like, "A cigarette? You want to arrest me for smoking a cigarette?" He was just, he was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Oh, you're no fun." "Okay, no, you're no fun." And I was just like, "Huh, I bet." Fucking typical. And then he didn't say nothing else to me. Oh, and then I asked him about this safe zone that people could stay that don't have nowhere to go and shit. And he was like, "Yeah, but they closed that part. They closed it down. They stopped people from sleeping there because they wasn't cleaning up behind themselves." And he was like, "You could go." He was like, "But you still could go there and shit, just clean up after yourself. When you leave, you got to take your shit with you." Well, he didn't say shit. He was just like, yo, stuff. Like after he didn't have what he wanted to have and shit like that, he was just chilling. He went back to just chilling, being chill. Cause when he found out that he wasn't gonna get nothing off of me, and then like the thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie, like my apartment complex was fucking hot city, bro. And like the stupidest thing about it is niggas was doing stupid shit around the complex when the fucking police department was literally fucking like 2 minutes away from the complex. Not even 2 minutes, a minute away. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas will be on your ass, man. Them crackers will be on your ass for real. But nah. So yeah, that's pretty much story how I almost got fucking arrested. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. A nigga thought he was going, bro. Especially after he was like, "Oh, there's weed, there's a bowl, and there's a bowl in the car." And then they searched me and took $20 out of my fucking wallet, bitch. And then I said something. He told me to shut the fuck up. Like these cops out here, bro. They fucking ruthless, bro. They dirty. They don't give a fuck. Don't let me be a cop, bro. I ain't gonna cap. If I'm a fucking cop, bro, I'm cleaning the streets. You dead? Now let me stop. I'm dirtying that bitch up. Now let me stop. I ain't doing that shit. But nah, like that's why I don't want to be a cop, bro. Because I feel like once I become a cop, I'm gonna be a target, bro. I'm gonna be a fucking target immediately. And then on top of that, fucking not even just that. The main reason is because I know I'm not gonna do my job right. Because I ain't gonna be a good cop, bro. I ain't gonna be a good cop. Like, I mean, I'll start off doing like good little shit, little good shit. You know what I'm saying? To make them think that I be doing my job. But then once it's like where I could be by myself and nobody's looking, watching, and I have control over the cameras and shit. Oh yeah, a nigga gonna be doing some dirt. Like if I pull somebody over and I found fucking weed, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, just give me that, give me the weed, and I'll let you go. If they was smoking on a joint or a blunt and shit, I'll let them keep the blunt in the joint. But give me that bag, give me that sack. For real, I ain't gonna cap. And all the drug dealers, bro, I'll take they work, bro. I'll take they work and go give it to the homies. Now let me stop. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't have friends that sell drugs. But like for real, and then like I ain't gonna lie, like there's people that I'll be looking out, there's family and shit. I'll be looking out for them. Like I'll be like, oh yo, bro, you got warrant out for your res. You better fucking either get that shit situated, let me come get you, or fucking uh uh fucking dip. There's two options. Let me come get you or just dip, dog. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I'll probably admit that because I'm sure there's fucking police officers that do that shit. They got fucking family members. They got family members that do dirt and shit like that, and they'll look out for them. Either you let me come get you, or fucking you dip, bro. Just let me come get you. Please let me come get you, especially if it's some little shit, bro. Oh, just come on, just lay down for this little bit. You gonna be out by tomorrow. You'll be out by tomorrow. Trust. Go ahead and serve this little warrant. But yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it on this end of this video because we at Roach Horn. So y'all make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so you won't miss a video and shit like that. Yeah, stay lifted. Peace.